Welcome everybody tonight to our very special Halloween wedding event, the Spooktacular Extravaganza. I've been just absolutely waiting for this day to come, more than excited, and I'm hoping that most of you have been as well. A special shout out to Lamonster in general for allowing all this to have happened and just sticking with everything and all the changes along the way. And for all of you as well. Consider this our gift to you and your new wife. I hope that your evening and special event, the both of you, was absolutely fantastic and a memory worth keeping for the rest of your lives. So without further ado, we're just gonna go ahead and get started playing tonight. Our players find themselves very excited as they have been personally invited to a wedding in the Halloween dimension, as it's been described to them. A holy union between Lord Codius Lamonstrous and Mistress Katerina from the House Insanus. And they have rented this humble venue, the spookiest place in all the multiverse. So our heroes have entered the infinite library dimension, dressed to the nines, weapons and armor stashed in a hidden bag of holding compartment, because you never know what sort of dangers you may run into, especially in a Halloween dimension. They gather in the crescent moon-shaped hallway just before the Grand Wizard's door. The large two oak swinging panels engraved with symbols and runes and scenery depicting all sorts of tales from many cultures. The private office of Elvodius the Written. You all stand there giddy. What do you do?
Faramir just walks out from front of everybody, just kind of making sure everything looks clean on his clothing, looking at his bracers that now are a little more fashioned and clean since Jack was able to fix them with the rubies that he encrusted to have them and everything, and including his necklace now that he has a shark teeth with rubies as well, making sure it just all looks nice and everything, especially since the last royal one, the last kind of event he went to kind of turned into a little combat-ish. But this time he's hoping this one's going to be a little more calm, especially since it would be kind of more of a wedding.
You all see... go ahead.
Sorry. Connor's just holding two neatly wrapped gifts, looking quite excited and eager, while his owl Peck is on his shoulder wearing a tiny little bow tie.
And Merve is fixing her dress, making sure everything is perfect for this wedding.
Lasser will be kind of fidgeting a little bit uncomfortably. He's got his very fancy ceremonial robes on that he's clearly not used to wearing.
Raynor's looking sharp, looking ready to party. And smells great as well. He's currently anticipating as to when the party begins, with a wide eye.
Arena is standing next to Morve, pulling at the collar of this cute little white dress, and just going, "It itches, I don't like it." And she has her normally dull yellow scales have been shined to a true metallic gold, and she just looks a little bit grumpy but excited.
Arena, you look really cute. Stop fidgeting.
Faramir turns to Raynor and goes, "Hey, you think we'll actually get to dance this time?"
Yeah, that's what I'm looking into doing. I hope that the dance actually happens before anything crazy, or I hope nothing crazy happens this time around.
Do you guys? Hey, Faramir, do you know how to dance?
Yeah, I do. And 16 on a roll. You see Faramir go into a really nice dance.
Oh,
Wow, that's really cool dance. I'll just have to watch you. I've never. What are we supposed to do? Because I've never been to a dance before.
As Faramir is dancing, the doors open on their own with a low creaking noise. You hear a clapping from the other side, and you see the tall wizard sitting behind his desk cordially. Very well done, Faramir. Looking good form. Please
Well,
enter.
thank you, Master.
I couldn't have chosen better guests. So he has gestured for you all to come in and sit down. You see that there are 6 chairs. They look very comfortable.
Arena steps forward, looking like she's focusing very carefully to not trip over her dress.
Arena, you look very nice. A wonderful
Thanks.
dress.
Morve picked it out for me.
Would you like some lemonade?
I'd love some lemonade.
You see, there's 2 trays on his desk. One has lemonade and sweet cakes on it. They're like jelly tarts. The other one has a pitcher of iced tea and a small pitcher of water. And on it is some cheese and sliced meats. I always recommend eating a little before the wedding starts. They can tend to drag on the procedures.
That's actually smart. And Faramir kind of sits down and grabs some cheese and meats and looks for bread and crackers. Doesn't see any. Just goes, and stuffs his mouth with the cheese and that. And grabs a tea.
Raynor grabs a tea.
Connor also grabs a tea.
Laceril goes straight for the cakes, one in each hand, crumbs like dripping from his mouth.
Yeah, Arena follows suit, giving him a knowing smile.
Merve takes a cup of tea and then, looking at Arena, stuff her face with cake. She says, "Arena, you're gonna damage your clothes before the wedding starts. Slow down."
Oh, oops, and she brushes some crumbs off of her.
Yeah, you see there's like a stain. You spilled some jelly or whatever, and Elvodius comes up. No, Matt. Waves a hand, and it's clean. Clean magically.
Prestidigitation.
There's
Thanks,
nothing
Elvodius.
There's nothing that could spoil a day such as today. My friend Lamonster, he's very dear to me, and I'm happy to be able to show my support in his time of need. Finding marriage is a big commitment. And I want to be there personally to wish him the best of luck. And Lacerian, whatever your name is, give me an Arcana check with advantage.
Okay, Arcana check with advantage. 19.
Got it. You have spent a good deal of time with the wizard at this point and heard many things he has to say. You think that, and you've talked to Bilfin, and from whatever rumors you may have heard or whatever speculating you may have done, it's starting to click to you that you think that the Master Wizard has reached this sort of immortal demigod state only in his own plane, right? The Infinite Library plane.
Right.
And you've never seen him like eat in here or sleep or drink, or you think that this is kind of a strange magic place for him. And that's why he's so old in here. And you know that he sends projections of himself out into the different planes that he wants to explore versus actually going out himself. So for him to say something like this, to go out of the library dimension, you know that it's a big deal, you know?
Right. Lasser or Tarian will kind of look up from the cakes, and he's still munching on it. He's like, Master Albodius, are you gonna come with us to the wedding ceremony?
I am. For the first time in almost 7 centuries, I'll be stepping foot outside of this library. I hope nothing goes wrong.
Wow, this Lamonster guy, he must really mean a lot to you. But thanks for coming with us. And then he'll just turn. Tyrion will turn to Faramir. Hey, Faramir, did you hear that the wizard, the Grey Wizard's coming with?
You see Faramir kind of grabbing some cakes and stuffing them into the bag of holding. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is pretty rare. I'm bringing a few of these just in case, Master Albodius. In case we get a little hunger, food lasts a little too long. Just in case.
I know you have that special pouch of yours. Just keep them hidden.
Oh, it's hidden right under my coat and everything. And it just looks like an ordinary pouch. I had it custom tailored before our person retired.
I say it as a good woman, and I know how much she's done for all of you. But here, this is very important. And he waves his hand, and you see 6 coins that were on the desk in a neat line. They begin to float in the air towards each and every one of you. Please, take one of these. Keep it close to you, in a pocket or on your person. Never hurts to be too careful.
Okay, what is it?
Just a little token. You never know.
What does this token do?
It will keep you safe. In case anything happens. You see a twinkle in his eye. I mean, if anyone wants to roll insight again.
Yeah, Faramir was about to kind of check him out and see if there's something going on.
Yeah,
You know there's something going on.
We'll also roll for insight.
At this point, you guys should know something's going on.
That's not good.
The dice gods will protect me. I'm not worried about it.
Faramir's too busy still looking at the coin while trying to observe Albodius.
The coin on one side has a phoenix inscribed in it, and on the other side, the silhouette of a griffin, like from the face front. Yeah. Are you playing as Kalina, or just so I know?
Oh no.
Oh, Orina.
Sorry.
Orina, you just pick up on a little bit of like a hint of word.
She just kind of flips it over and then pockets it, trusting that the wizard knows what's up.
He also picks up a tuning fork, starts to twirl it through his thumb and first finger. Well, we better get going soon. We wouldn't want to be late.
Oh, I guess we're ready when you are.
So Rainer grabs the coin and puts it in his left jacket pocket.
Faramir will put his in his left butt cheek pocket.
Got it. So you all have kept your thing close to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All at once, a telekinetic energy lifts you to your feet as the chairs disappear from beneath you. The desk vanishes, and Albodius is also standing. He walks towards all of you with his hands out. The tuning fork starts to hover in the middle of you all, spinning slowly. It's letting out a loud hum as Alvodia's eyes roll in the back of his head, and he's chanting something. He holds his hands out, and you all know, just kind of instinctively, to link hands.
Since Orina and Lacera are next to me, I'll grab their hands.
I'll grab the hands of those who are next to me as well.
Connor does the same.
Lacera will try to brush the crumbs off of his hands before linking hands with others.
You form a circle of linked hands, the 7 of you, and you vanish in an instant. When you reappear, you are surrounded by a stiff, cool breeze. It blows through your cloak and raiment, chilling you immediately. You look around at the dark night. The partly cloudy skies hold a full moon, and the light of it glistens down onto a mansion or chateau and a hilltop above you. It's about a 15-minute walk up this hillside that looks incredibly spooky, with lots of trees with no leaves, their empty limbs twisting and turning, forming scary faces in them. And along the path occasionally are stone columns, little plinths with braziers on the top, black flames in them that give off a red glow. And you see it again at the top of this hill that's on a cliff face, and you certainly are very close to a cliffside. There's a red glow coming from it as well, and it looks in a state of disrepair and being generally haunted. Alvodius looks and turns to all of you. Ha ha! Wonderful! Exactly where we're meant to be. Everyone?
Master Avodius, I have a question.
Yes.
Would they be fine letting us in using maybe daggers as kind of to use ceremonial?
I don't know why we would need a dagger at a wedding, but
Just to look a little more fancy.
If that's what makes you feel fancy,
I'm just asking if it's allowed. If not, then I could put it away.
Who knows what we'll see here? The venue will certainly be filled with all sorts of characters.
What does Master Alvodius look like right now?
So before he came this way, he was wearing just his normal, standard blue-ish, purplish robes, silver glitter lining, and then it's a standard wizard hat. Now that he's here, he is dressed to the nine. He has this super fancy wizard's robe on, multi-layered, and the big sleeves folded back over, revealing. It is a blue piece, primarily with gold fabric woven into it, and the trimming as well. But as the big sleeves are folded back, you see white on the inside. And underneath the robes, he's wearing like a white raiment as well.
And does his... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
He has no hat on at all. And he has
What does his hair look like?
So he has gray old hair, very long, big beard as well. But for the first time ever, Lucerian, sorry, just like calling them. You noticed that you thought him to be human. This old wizard has pointed elf ears, maybe half elf.
Wow. So Lacer will just kind of turn to those who are next to him and just whisper, "Did you guys think that the Master Alvodius is a wizard? Look at the ears."
Kind of not surprised. Elves usually live a long time. He seems pretty old.
Marina just shrugs and says, All you human people look the same.
How dare you?
I knew the
Well,
day
you-
I met him.
Rena, how would you like it if people told you that you
True.
look like every kobold from a mine?
I do.
I guess I have no.
I mean, half the time people say I'm a lizard folk. I'm not a lizard.
Well, are you all ready to head up? Later,
Please
shift
lead the
all
way.
these pieces out of me. Whew. All right. Well. Your
Well,
first
a
day.
question, Great Wizard. Are we the only ones that are as guests here? Or there are others?
Oh, I'm sure the venue will be filled.
Ah.
Is this?
These are two of the spooky.
Then I shall look forward for an actual party then.
Okay, wonderful. Go ahead.
Is this where the wedding's going to be held? And Merve just looks around anxiously.
Yeah, it's absolutely desolate. And you look off this cliff face and you see that stretching and filling the expanse below is an endless graveyard. And the sky beyond is just empty. It looks like there's no other structures or landscape around this place as far as the eye can see. Just this large jutting rock with a house on top of it.
Wizard, what kind
Perfect, right?
of people are the lady and lord like exactly?
Oh, well, it's very important that you don't offend or upset them. They are mostly humanoid, but they are from a place where people have pumpkins for heads.
Ooh. Oh, that's very interesting.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Yes.
Do they
Absolutely marvelous place.
use the pumpkins as hats?
No, they're just their heads. It's don't stare. It's
I was
rude.
about to ask that. Do they live long? Because I know pumpkins only last a while.
For a very long time, yes.
Do they stink when they get old?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
Faramir,
I'm
mind your
getting-
manners.
Getting everything out just in case, making sure.
Please don't stare at them. That's all I ask. Now, I'd like to tell you a story about this place on our walk up.
Ooh, I love stories.
Yes, it's
Yeah, a story.
It's very interesting, this place. And it is far and wide and commonly known as the Halloween Dimension. It's a place that they have been sending evil spirits and dark creatures to for a long time. Now, these are just rumors, of course, but apparently there was a great artifact here once. It was one of the blood tears of Tiamat. Now, are any of you familiar with the falling of Tiamat? He looks at you, like, expectantly, Tyrion.
Yeah, Tyrion should, given his background as an academic, he should definitely know about Tiamat, and he speaks
Roll
Draconic.
history. Yeah, roll history with advantage.
All right.
Would
history.
everybody else roll history to know if they know what Tiamat is?
You might, roll straight rolls.
As a draconic kobold, could Arena get advantage?
Sure. Absolutely.
No, she's not very smart, though.
Yeah, Tyrion was not paying attention during that lesson in class.
Definitely not.
17 for Faramir.
So Connor, you are the only Faramir. You have heard the name Tiamat, of course. Who hasn't? For any the rest of you who haven't, who hasn't heard of Tiamat, the dragon goddess of one of the realms, very powerful, trapped in the 9 hells currently. But the falling of Tiamat, and you know this, Connor, when Tiamat was slain, a large wound was inflicted, and 10 drops of blood exactly fell to the material plane. And when they fell, they turned into these powerful crystal artifacts that were capable of great feats of magic. They're powerful arcane nature alone would saturate the land and have all sorts of effects, right? You hear Alvodius laugh. He says, oh, well, it can't be true, though, because all 10 of the tiers have been recovered and remain in a museum.
Could you think there could be fakes?
It's tough to say, and personally, while I know the curator, I'm not exactly on the best terms with him. I haven't been able to get access to check for myself.
I'm not that great in magic. I know how to use magic, but is it possible maybe somebody tried copying the magic of one of those tiers to like make a copy or something to make just as powerful as it?
Huh. We may never know, Faramir. An excellent question, but it gets even stranger, the tale, so... This place is filled with scary monsters, aptly named the Halloween Dimension, etc., etc. And one day, something, this is the rumor, something was banished here, and all the monsters began to disappear. One by one.
Like, were they eaten?
No one knows. There's no recovery.
No bones? No bodies?
Nothing. Simply vanished.
Has anyone?
Do we know
seen-
what thing was banished here?
Yeah.
Well,
Disappeared?
Many things have come, but nothing goes if it's evil. That is what allegedly the blood tier of Tiamat's effect was here.
Mr. Alvodius, sir? The Lord and Lady, were they banished here, or are they here by choice?
Oh no, they rented the place. They're married here.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
This is a long time ago.
Uh,
This place hasn't seen any activity yet. But monsters still get banished here, and they just disappear now. It's very
well, I don't
strange.
surprise. I don't know the Lord Codius and his wife-to-be, but why do you think they picked this place of particular repute for
it's,
the wedding day?
it's the spookiest place in all the multiverse.
I mean, I guess you're pumpkin people, and some people carve pumpkins with scary faces for Halloween. I guess this is like the best spot for them, like a beach wedding.
This is they're into this sort of thing. It's a niche thing. But they're infinitely wealthy, and were able to afford this. It's very expensive.
I hope there's wedding presents. For
Wait, it's
guests.
expensive? Who's renting it?
Not I. And he shakes his coin purse a little. Yes, hopefully there are some trinkets or cool gifts. That's what I'm here for.
Well, either way, we're getting a party, so...
Indeed. Shall we? Then he continues to walk.
Would anybody want cake on the walk?
Oh, I'll have some. Did you stuff it in
More
your bag
cake?
of holding?
Yeah, I took some in my bag just to make sure.
Well, that
I
was
took,
nice,
like-
thank you.
Yeah, I took like 7.
I'll have
Bernard's
one,
going
please.
to follow after the wizard.
Yeah, Faramir
Curious
hands
about
out.
the information.
Alright, you guys continue to walk up the hill. And eventually you arrive at the doors of this rundown old manor, affixed to the top of this cliffside manor, and you stare down over the expanse of nothingness. An infinite Halloween graveyard dimension, not filled with spooky things, allegedly.
Do we see any, like, spirits flying around or hear anything on our walk?
Sure, there's a bunch of ghosts here. Mainly it's like Nearly Headless Nick and the ones from Harry Potter. As you get ushered into the building, you see a bunch of just super stereotypical franchise Halloween-related characters. The Hocus Jack Skellington's here. The Pocus Witch Sisters are here. Casper the Ghost is here.
The Addams family.
The
Dracula.
Addams family is not here, but Uncle Lester is.
Nice.
He's represented.
Got the best
An
one.
amazing.
Now, you as characters, you don't know any of these, but and like, go ahead.
Faramir just makes eye contact with the blonde witch sister.
There are various
Oh, no.
iterations of Count Dracula, a werewolf, a big Frankenstein-looking monster, and a mummy. Just countless different franchises and like movies and stuff. And they're all gathered here in this spot. And you check in, you go through this checking in process where Elvodius lists his name and says, you guys are my company, etc. And you file in and you're just sitting in there in the pews of this kind of church room. A very weird looking place, to be sure.
So, are there any other party guests that are not like Halloween related?
There are a bunch of pumpkin-headed people.
Okay. Cool.
And just so I clarify, you are led out the back door and into a very spooky, large yard where there is some, withering canopies. They're black canvases, ripped and frayed and deteriorating. There are many ashen wood benches lined in a row, and a podium at the very end for the procession. Behind all that, you see pretty nice looking garden. It's actually not too bad. And there is a single woman playing an instrument. It looks like maybe one of those big cellos that you sit behind and hold. Is that what it's called? A cello?
Yeah, cello.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about that. Okay. So you just sit there and wait. You're sitting close to the front row on one of the wood benches. It's not the most comfortable thing ever, but nonetheless, you are there in the fray, the excitement, the various Halloween-related patrons and pumpkin-headed people. They chatter amongst each other in the crowd.
Faramir's gonna kind of look around people, I guess, just passively with his 21 passive perception, just kind of see what the people are around and looking when he's sitting down.
Yeah, you do that. There was a place for your gifts to be put down as well, if you wanted to do that. Anybody who had gifts?
Yeah. Connor brought two wrapped gifts. He'll go and put them down.
Got it.
Yeah, Merve also bought a gift. She wraps it, but the gift appears to be moving. She places it
Oh,
down gently in the front. And
Rainer
what-
places a small gift.
Faramir starts panicking, seeing everybody that brought gifts, and he opens his bag of holding and starts looking for stuff.
Sure, you have a lot of antique vases in there.
So Faramir will pull out a nice cup that he had from Master Lonzo's area. He'll also pull out an alchemist fire potion, and
Oh
he
my
will
God.
also bring out a dagger and put them all together and put it on a table.
Delightful.
Okay, you put down these mundane items next to a plethora of, I wouldn't say coloredly wrapped boxes. Most of them are wrapped in black or gray wrapping paper with black or gray bows. The wrapping papers typically have patterns of spooky things, skeletons, spiders, other fun things. There's ones that say congratulations. There's bags with frills coming out of them, and your gifts just seem incredibly out of place. Also, yours as well too, Connor. What color was the wrapping paper?
It was sort of black and orange.
Okay,
It's
never
very
mind.
convenient.
The orange is a definite highlight, and instead of sticking out, you've done a good job of making presence seem the most important.
Faramir will also bring out a parchment and ink from his thing and start writing on one of the parchment, just saying congratulations to both of them, and also put an acid vial in the cup with that, also the thing. So now he's got a reddish, I think Alchemist Fire is red or orange, I don't remember, and a green-looking vial, so now it looks even fancier.
And they're all just in the cup. Okay.
Don't think it's champagne or something.
No, they're in their vials still, just in the cup. Looking very cool.
At some point previously, when Arena was trying to think of a gift in the tavern with Jack, her first choice obviously was a moldy banana, which was quickly shot down, fortunately. Her second choice was a charcoal stick, which was also quickly shot down. However, they finally settled on a beautiful death butterfly wing, which was encased in amber in a vial, and it's not wrapped, but the colors of the death butterfly probably fit in quite well regardless.
Yes, at one point, you see Morvay's gift fell down the table, and she just uses her mage hand to put it right back up.
You can go so far as to rearrange the other presents to make a sort of barricade wall, a pen,
Yes,
little...
yes, I do that. I put something
Okay.
heavy on top of it.
Faramir
Very
whispers
good.
to everybody and goes, "Why did nobody tell me we were bringing gifts? I thought we were just coming formal."
It's a wedding. Who doesn't bring gifts to a wedding?
I don't know, I've never been to a wedding.
You see Alvodius rolls up to the table, and he pulls out a box that is incredibly... It's a small square package wrapped in golden wrapping paper with a big golden ribbon around it and a big golden bow, and he sits it just on top of everything. He looks at you, Morvay, with kind of a look, you know? It's not a good one.
Yeah, Morvay is not looking the wizard in the eye, just avoiding her with all her might.
And you see him snap his fingers, and your package stops moving.
Oh, boo. Boo, wizard. But she whispers this. Oh,
He comes
no,
and
my
joins.
chicken.
Faramir, I actually brought 2 gifts. Would you like me to maybe put your name on one of them?
I already went out there and dropped my stuff off and left a note.
Ah. Well, we could
It's
just
fine.
take your stuff back, put the note on one of my gifts.
It seems bad.
Excuse me. Just need to get by. Sit down right here. Oh, all right, everyone. Nothing now to do but wait. They've even provided pamphlets. You see him flipping through a pamphlet.
So I kind of already put stuff in. I think it would look bad if I went up and took all my stuff back.
Fair enough.
But it's fine. It's stuff I could remake. I just put a dagger. I put a acid, alchemist fire, and a nice cup.
Oh my.
And
I think it matches the theme. It's an orange vial and a green vial, and a dark cup, and I put some parchment congratulating them, and a nice ceremonial looking dagger.
And Morvay talks to Arena. Arena, do you want to know what my gift was before the wizard destroyed it? She looks teary-eyed.
Yeah, what'd you bring? It seems cool.
Yeah, it was very cool. It was reanimated chicken bones. I thought the couple would like a pet, you know?
He like
Whoa.
leans over Arena and down to you and whispers into your ear, "I didn't destroy it. I just stopped it for a while."
Oh, so.
Ooh, so it'll start moving and be a surprise. That's even better.
Oh, and you see Morvay just perks up.
I thought you would think more highly of me.
You were giving me
Seems-
that look, wizard. I apologize.
I don't dabble in dark magic like you.
Dark magic.
Morty, no good again.
It wasn't dark magic. I was just simply making a bet. How can that be dark? Are bets good? And then she just looks around the party. Like, right?
Music starts to play. It's a very creepy rendition of, bum, 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 but it's super dark and creepy.
And whispers to Morve real quick, and he's like, I have a pet, but I think Master Vodius told me not to bring him.
I guess it's a huge organ playing.
Yeah, just big organ playing it slow. Bum, 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 bum. It's so slow. And the wind just wheezes out of these pipe organs. You turn back and you see pumpkin-headed people start to walk by. Everyone is growing silent, and the procession begins and is underway. I will not narrate out an entire wedding. Everyone knows what happens at a pretty standard traditional wedding, and this is none other than a pretty standard and traditional wedding, except that most of the people have pumpkin heads. One of the groomsmen is a Aarakocra, if that makes anyone feel better. And one of the bridesmaids is a tiefling.
Ooh, pretty.
She is a shade of deep purple. Her horns come out of the side of her head like ridges. Going towards the back of her head, they spiral around in loops.
She's very pretty.
She's so pretty.
I wish
She seems to have better word patterns than you, Morve.
Yeah.
Vodius looks at all of you. Shh, be quiet. Don't embarrass me.
Sorry.
Finally, none other than the bride and the groom come out. I believe the groom is first. And then the bride comes out, her father holding her black dress as it... No, I believe the father holds the arm. Okay, and then there's like a little child person holding the dress. Nevertheless, there they are at the altar, saying... Good?
Oh, sorry, are they pumpkin-headed people also?
Yes, Lord Codius Lamonstrous and Lady Katerina from the house Insanus. And I guess I could just switch to this scene. It's kind of a loose, little cutie scene.
Aww.
Aww.
Aww, the dog.
Aww. So cute.
Nice.
Lamonster, we love you guys.
And when you guys kiss, it's called smashing pumpkins.
So, without further ado, and nevertheless, they begin to exchange their vows, and she puts on the ring for him, and then he goes to put the ring on her. And as the ring is right in front of her finger and is about to slide on, you see Codius Lamonstrous, the Lord of Pumpkins, hesitate just a moment. As he moves forward to put the ring on, Vodius turns to all of you, and he has a very concerned look on his face, and he says, "That's not good." And you look and you see time is slowing down all around you. The ring is not making contact with the finger, even though the finger is poking through it. And from the bottom of this courtyard, stretching up over all the plants, is this dark silhouette. And you all hear this voice. "Finally, I'm free! All these long years of imprisonment and forming a new body have paid off. Time to go back and finish those twins off once and for all." And you see this creature appear in front of the bride and groom. And it's... Oh boy, he's really scary. And he starts screaming, "Wait! What's going on? Why is he putting it on her? It's the ancient prophecy. It must be fulfilled. I'll get to the bottom of this." and you see he's frantically looking around. Now, at this point, you all notice that everyone is completely frozen except for the rest of you. And Elvodius is looking at all of you with a wink, frozen in time.
Of course.
What do you all do? Anything?
Looking
Guys?
confused.
Are you seeing this, guys?
Is this part of the wedding?
He's screaming. This can't be! This can't be! He seems to be screaming so loud, he hasn't noticed you guys beginning to interact.
Who is that guy? He awfully sounds like Bilfin. Is that Bilfin?
I only have so many voices.
It's fine. Nah, that guy looks too nice to be a bit Bilfin. He's dressed nicely.
Plus, that guy's head is too small.
And he doesn't
Wait.
smell.
And this basically two-dimensional triangle creature with a top hat and one eye, black and glowing with a rainbow effect. He finally stops and turns to stare at all of you. Well, well, well. What do we have here? And he gets up super close to you guys. Like right in front of you, large as can be, big eyes staring at you in this wooden pew. And I need all of you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
As he starts getting close to Fermir's like, I'm sorry, I forgot to wrap mine.
Is that everyone? Faramir, you are the only one that saves, and you the rest of you become paralyzed.
Shit.
And you begin floating up in the air like ragdolls.
Wait, a
And
21 didn't
Wait.
save?
My skirt!
Absolutely not.
Jeez.
My skirt!
You cannot speak or anything. You are just totally rigid.
Mermaid is thinking, my skirt!
You float up
Faramir,
and he looks down at you. Oh, you're a little braver than the rest. Huh. Nice to meet you. He puts his hand out. My name's Bill.
is this part of the wedding, guys? As he just turns to everybody else floating. Faramir very confused and not wanting to
Rain.
lose his presence.
We're moving his sleeve.
Yeah, Connor's eyes are just screaming, no, this is not part of a wedding.
You're kind of funny, Faramir. I'll tell you that much.
I didn't even tell you my name. And Faramir's gonna try to pull out his rapier, seeing that this isn't normal.
So, are you the one who's stopping me?
Attack.
Jesus!
As you go to attack, you are also frozen in place. And you are lifted up in the air next to him as he starts to monologue. Did you think it was that easy just to hit me?
Faramir's face kind of shows,
Faramir.
he just does that kind of like, I kind of thought.
I'm gonna kill all of your friends, and you're gonna watch. And then I'm gonna get to the bottom of all this, and then I'm gonna come back and kill you last. I'm gonna peel your skin off of you, and then I'm gonna wear it like a cape while I dance around you. And the rest of you, you all get shot up into the air, about 100 feet, and then are slammed down into the ground. You take a lot of damage.
Ow.
6. You take 41 points of bludgeoning damage. All of you.
my god!
As this thing starts to laugh at you, Faramir, and you regain your ability to move around. Your numbness is, you're like numb, but you're regaining feeling in your body again. So are all the rest of you, and this thing just melts into the floor.
It just melts and disappears.
Just totally gone. Yep. And you look around and time is still frozen. The leaves in the air aren't even like moving around.
Everybody okay? Well, Faramir's kind of like now with his both rapiers looking around and seeing if there's anything.
Are we
See,
unfrozen?
Yeah, and as you all become frozen and you start to see Faramir, you notice this intense feeling burning into you. I need you to roll. Everyone can roll a dexterity saving throw. Faramir, you are the only one who rolled straight. Everyone else is a disadvantage.
Straight dexterity?
Yep. Wow.
Disadvantage don't mean anything.
And then she said disadvantage. Didn't hear
That's
that.
a roll. So lucky.
So you take half of 16 fire damage.
That's a shame.
And you all notice that the coin... Okay, so 16 was the save. 16 was the DC.
So half of 16 for
Yep.
saving.
And those who didn't, you take 16 points of fire damage. As the coin that was put in your pocket has... The coin that was put in your pocket has burned through the fabric and is searing into the flesh of your skin. Go ahead, absorb elements then. I don't care. Go ahead.
Irina's unconscious.
Okay. Sounds about right.
I'll also do that.
I'll take everybody back to main page here. So yeah, you are free to all act and do as you want.
Right. Faramir's going to go to Arena, seeing that she is knocked out, and pull out a scroll, because I believe I could cast this since this is one of my spells. Going to use a scroll of Cure Wounds on her.
Yep. As long as it's on your spell list, you should be fine.
Yep. And it is
Connor
level 3.
goes to... Oh, sorry. Connor goes to Faramir's bag of holding and gets his rapier.
Oh, sad rolls. You heal for 12 points.
As Raynor coughs off heavily. Not again! I'm supposed to enjoy dancing right now. And then I get a scroll and cast Mage Armor on myself.
Why does this always happen to us?
So, just to clarify on the spell scrolls, do you have any wizard levels or whatever class?
Sorcerer.
Sorcerer. Okay, good.
Yeah.
You're good to go.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't we put our armor in Faramir's bag of holding?
Faramir put his armor in his bag of holding.
Oh, didn't we put
I don't know if
anything there?
I don't know. I just only saw people post their weapons. I don't know if anybody else posted anything else.
Sure, that's right.
As soon as Irina comes to consciousness, she will reach into the neckline of her dress and pull out a small necklace that looks to be carved of bone in a crescent moon, and she will begin casting, and this sort of warm, silvery light will surround her as she casts Aura of Vitality.
And then Raynor's looking pissed, and then he says, somebody's gonna pay for this.
That guy stopped me. I was about to hit him, but he stopped me.
Lacer is gonna reach into his pouch and pull out a potion of healing and chug that.
Anybody need potions? And then kind of sees Arena kind of doing something, or are you clearing that for everybody? I'm not sure.
So I can do it like once per turn.
Yeah, so every 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So do
You
we
get to
that
choose,
now?
I believe,
Once?
and you choose who gets it per turn.
You're working with 10
So
of them.
I don't know how many turns we
10,
have.
up to 1
before
minute.
something happens. Okay.
So you'll definitely have 1 minute. You'll be able to do that effect
Yeah.
6 times as long as you concentrate on it, or 10 times, so you can choose who gets this healing or whatever.
Yeah, so while she's doing that, Faramir is going to pull out the great sword and hand it to first to Raynor. Then he's going to hand out the scimitar.
Thank you.
I'll get my hand axe as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
hand axe. Did anybody bring armor just in
Yes,
case?
Faramirr, I placed my armor in your bag of holding earlier when you weren't looking.
It was fine. I was probably sleeping. And then he pulls out the armor for you, and then Faramir's going to start pulling out his parts of his armor as well.
Morvay, can you roll me perception at advantage, please?
Sure.
Rainer lay hands 20 on himself.
Oh, I'm blind.
You are blind.
Arena will give 2d6 to each of you if you want to just all roll for yourselves.
Yes, thank
Cool.
you.
Thank you.
I took the least, so I'll let everybody else.
In the course of time it takes for everybody to be healing themselves, Morvay, 11 isn't really a big number, but it is still higher than a 10. So it is a success in my eyes in this case. You notice that the Master Wizard Elvodius is loosely clutching a piece of parchment.
Okay, I'll try to pry it out of his hands. Carefully.
So you notice immediately when removing it, it slides out easily. He is holding it in a way that he is not clutching it. It is just loosely resting in a little roll in his hand, his open hand.
Alright, so I take it and I open it.
It's just a loose note, hastily scrawled. I've done what I can. Trust your instincts.
Oh, deja
Sincerely.
vu.
Just
Oh, deja vu. This was the letter he gave me yesterday. Trust my instincts, I have none. And then she goes
Everything
to
else-
the party and look guys, the wizard had this in his
Faramir
hand.
takes a look at it. What does it say?
says, I've done what I can. Trust your instincts. Sincerely,
Right, guys.
Elvodius.
We should be ready. Raynor, do you want to pull your armor out of my... I think I know it's going to take you a while, but I guess we could go on turns of...
I left my armor at home.
I don't know if you want... I don't know if Lotus is fine if you roleplay your armor or not. I don't know.
I don't care one way or the other. It doesn't matter to me.
Alright.
The bag of holding would have allowed you to bring in any items you would have wanted to bring in, all of you. So, not a big deal there.
Yeah, Faramir's going to spend the next 5 minutes putting on his armor.
So, what do we do?
But will we be able to use our hit dice to heal? Or no?
There's
We
still
take a
one
short
more.
rest.
There's still one more R of Vitality. She used 9 so far.
Yeah, I'm like still not up.
Faramir hands you another potion. I got lots of potions, guys.
Oh.
I make these like chump change.
Faramir, can I get one of those? I took a pretty good beating on that.
Sure. All right,
Me too,
so,
please.
all right, hands out 3
Rainer's gonna
potions.
use one of this.
It's just a normal potion of healing.
Yeah, potion of normal healing.
Alright.
Are you really hurt?
Yes, I am. Like I went below half earlier.
All right, Faramir will take back the
No,
other
below
one.
half.
Faramir will take the other one and hand you a larger vial.
Alright.
This one is, I believe, 44 plus 4.
Alright, nice. 44 plus 4.
Alright, I got 8 potions left and 2 big ones, guys, so in case we do need some more, let me know. And just in case, Faramir kind of opens his shirt and shows a tattoo on it around his chest. In case, I also have this just as a backup to cast an extra one to heal.
As the sheen of light is sort of crackling and fading away, she goes, I have a little bit more. Who needs it?
I wouldn't mind.
Alright.
And Morvay will give out
4 more for you.
2 good berries
Thank you.
to everybody, just in case.
Do
Thank
you
you.
have enough? I think that we have
Or
6
5.
people.
Oh
here.
no, just 1 then. 5, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
Faramir
give
will.
5. And you know what? I'll give the owls too. Just one of them. Owls don't eat.
Cool.
Sorry, wait, quick question, just mechanically. So, Arena, did we get is the 12 and the 10, was that your original auras of vitality that you gave out to everybody?
No, that was to myself.
Oh, okay, got it, okay.
Okay.
Woof.
Alright, Faramir should be done by then, I guess, with this armor.
You guys just have a good time healing yourselves. Understandable. You look around, nothing has changed. Everything is still frozen.
So
no
Triangle Guy
defense.
is gone, yeah.
Triangle Guy is way gone.
Alright, guys. I could see about tracking him and everything. I don't know if we want to leave everybody here.
He melted into the floor, just so you know.
Arena's just going to, like, flick Elvodius's nose and see if, like, he moves or reacts at all.
He's hard like stone. He's hard like the hardest substance you've ever touched. You
Ow!
stone, you take 1 point of damage.
Dang it!
Murmur's gonna go to Elvodius and just kind of start speaking to him. He doesn't know if he can listen or not, but he's gonna try to tell him, alright, I guess we'll take charge and try to find whatever that thing is, Master Elvodius.
I think we can leave. They're frozen.
Oh, no, I'm just letting him know in case he can hear
hurt.
us. I don't know, maybe in case he could hear us.
Can Connor roll an Arcana check to see if he can figure out what spell was used on them to paralyze them?
That thing
Yeah.
came out of a portal, or
No, it literally was like a shadow that crept over the ground and then rose up over the bushes and plants. And then this inky creature comes into existence with RBG effect on him. Yeah, Connor, that wasn't magic. You are in a dimensional plane that whatever that creature was now lords over and has control over reality here.
Is there any marks from where he like melted on the floor?
No.
Or
Nope. It was less melting, more of like becoming a pool of ink with swirling colors in it that just slowly drained into the ground. But
So, I guess we should go see if he's elsewhere in the castle?
wasn't
He mentioned something about twins, something around here. I heard something.
Did he react
Twins will play
to
next.
the ring or something?
yeah. And
It's the
Merveille
prophecy.
approaches the couple and tries to look at them closely. The ring.
right, so the ring, and you hadn't seen this before, it's now like glowing with the band around it of red runes inscribed in it.
Well, that's weird.
Will I be able to recognize the rune?
Yeah, they say corruption, sacrifice, death, rebirth.
Yeah, what an odd choice of ring for a wedding. Look, guys, this ring is glowing.
Don't touch it.
No, I'm not.
Farmer
I'm just
speaks
watching, looking.
Kramer speaks out. Anybody missing anything else last minute from my pocket, just to make sure?
But just so everyone knows, this was no spell that's frozen everyone here. I think that creature has control over this reality, so we need to be very careful dealing with it.
Also, the time freezing effect isn't the creature. It's something else, and you have no idea what it is.
Oh, Connor lets everyone know that as well.
Do you think
Well, then
that
now we're...
creature was the creature from what the wizard told us? The rumor?
Oh,
Possible. but
maybe.
we're just
Maybe something
speculating.
Something that took all the other creatures?
Mm-hmm.
What did it say? It said something about prophecy with the ring, but I
And
can't remember if
twins.
it said it wanted the ring on her finger or it didn't want the ring on her finger.
Yeah, it wanted the ring because it would be free if the prophecy came true. And then
And how come it didn't get it?
something
when-
else stopped them. Yeah.
The only thing I heard, I was a little bit distracted by the tiefling bridesmaid, but I heard something twins.
He said after he's
Yeah,
free,
he
the
did.
twins will pay next or something. So he wants to get... It sounded like he wanted revenge on twins. Perhaps they were the ones that banished him here.
Maybe you think
But
they're
again-
around here in this area, in this realm?
What
Who knows?
twins?
We just be guessing.
can
Connor
ex-
wants to try and use his mage hand to see if it can take the ring out of
No, it does not move at all.
Lord's hand. Doesn't move it. Cool. Yeah, that's what he suspected.
Mm,
Yeah,
Everything
you
is-
are very much
Time.
feeling like everything is pointing towards that you are frozen in time.
Hmm.
Do you think we should start searching for maybe if these twins are around this realm area? Maybe there's buildings or
Yeah.
something around here?
I don't think we're gonna find any answers just sitting here.
Yeah.
I'll try tracking them.
Connor,
And-
roll like a history or Arcana check to see if you would have any knowledge of what that creature might have been. Like
As
if he's
each
heard
one of
it,
you,
he's traveling
as each
there.
one of you are contemplating and thinking, you also absent-mindedly begin to notice this burn mark on you. That doesn't go away when you heal yourself. This imprint that's been burned into you is very strange. It is an hourglass. And your skin inside the hourglass looks like scar tissue at the top. And slowly the scar tissue is falling, and you're becoming healed at the top, while the bottom of the hourglass is becoming like filled with scar tissue.
Guys,
I guess-
think we have a time limit. I think Alvodius helped us with something.
Yes.
Then we better get going.
Yeah, we gotta go quick. Thurmir's gonna sneak by to where the bridesmaid is and just make a joke to her. Hey, if you could hear me and we succeed doing this or not, would you dance with me? And just walks away.
Oh my god.
Not the time, Faramir. Connor wants to. He's gonna every few minutes. He's gonna keep an eye on that mark on his skin, and what he's trying to do is trying to see if he can calculate how, like, at what rate it's ticking down, so you can
2
figure
to 3
out
hours.
roughly how much time. 2 to 3. Okay, got it.
good.
Yeah, so he lets everyone know. We've only got about 2, maybe 3 hours until this protection wears off.
How many exits in this courtyard?
So this courtyard has multiple exits. It's loosely walled, you know. There are definitely some tall bushes on one side or the other to create a line of sight break, but the front and the back of it is this property. It's disheveled, and the front of it is like an opening into some wooded area along this cliff top.
Did we go out?
That's if we could.
Which you would.
When we were walking to this chapel, did we see any other paths around the front?
So remember, you are just outside in a courtyard.
Oh no, but I'm
There-
saying before we got there, was there a path that we were following, getting towards the courtyard?
Right,
chapel?
yeah, there's one that leads to the front entrance as well. You came through the front entrance of this rundown old building and were led
Yeah.
through
Was
it
there,
and out.
was
the
there
back.
any other paths around there that went around or
We
anything?
got teleported.
Yeah,
so-
yeah, there was one that like went off into the grounds. Definitely.
So guys, there was another path we could maybe follow. That's the only one. It'd make it a little bit easier because since this guy melted, I can't track him. But we could follow the other path if that helps us.
I mean,
Well, before we go off wandering, there's a reason that this creature, this guy, was here in this building. Maybe we should look around here. Why is he here?
yeah, good question.
If we do,
And-
then we gotta do it quick because we don't know how far that other building could be or not.
And it stands to reason whatever paused at these things might be close.
Yep. Let's look around then. That's the case.
Alright, let's work in groups. At least so we can stay together so in case something happens. And if anything, I do have this horn and Grimmer pulls out a horn. It doesn't make a sound, but but it will make a sound for one person if that I want to choose to.
Oh,
So
I
in case
have
something
that
happens,
horn
I'll make sure-
too.
Alright, perfect. So we'll separate and make sure that we can communicate with another group. So if we do blow this horn and you hear something, that means something happened to one of the groups.
Yes.
Are we sure we want to split up?
Just inside the building. We're not going anywhere far, just to investigate to help each other a little more easier.
Mhm.
Not leaving the area. We're staying in the same area, just seeing if there's anything inside the building. Just to work in groups.
But this is quite a large building, yes?
Oh no. You're too big. All of you are too big. Hold on, everyone. Just bear with me here for just a moment.
You're okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought this was a smaller chapel building. If it's a lot larger, then I might
I
not
kept
do
trying to
this.
say you are outside.
Oh.
You are not in a building, Faramir.
Oh, I know, but we
Oh.
want to head inside. That's what Faramir wants to do if we're going to explore.
Inside is not a chapel. It is a old mansion that is haunted and spooky.
Yeah.
Then,
Okay.
Why don't we start with
Yeah.
checking the grounds first? We haven't really explored out here, have we?
No. Is there any changes with the environment since that event? Like any color change in color in the skies, or maybe?
Oh yeah. Actually, the sky is red, and all of you are black and white.
Oh.
Pretty sure you noticed
Weird.
that.
I mean,
Let's
if
start
the
explore.
creatures in control of this realm, they probably like live in the mansion, right? I mean, that's where I would go if I was here.
It's not far-fetched to expect as well that there are pocket dimensions within this structure, I would say.
Well, we're not going to find anything out by talking about it out here.
Yeah. So let's
Let's
start
just go in the
probably
front
get
door.
going.
exploring one room
Peek in, see if
one
anyone's
room
home.
at a time. Yep.
So you can go in the back door if you'd like. You know, there's an entranceway from the courtyard into the mansion,
Oh.
which leads into the hallway that
Well,
you were
let's
led.
just do that.
Yeah, let's
So-
go inside.
You all find yourselves in this hallway, and there's no dynamic lighting here. You can explore each room one at a time. Please don't run off. Kind of try to tell me if you're going to do something before you do it, just so I know.
Connor might want to just kind of walk. He just wants to like peek around the corner. Ideally he's doing this. He's trying to be sneaky. He
Yeah,
doesn't wanna
Faramir's
overlook
gonna follow
anything.
you just to make sure if anything goes around. So
Yeah,
he'll follow
like,
you
he's
carefully.
just peeking around the corner. He just wants to see if there's anything there before we start exploring rooms.
So yeah, you hear the creature inside this room over here, like talking to himself. It's
Which
gotta be
room?
around here somewhere. That darn old prophecy. Where is it? I gotta find it so I can rip all their eyeballs out.
I think it's best if that creature doesn't find us.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Let's let
As we're walking in, Arena will, first of all, give everyone 300-foot dark vision. I don't know if it's bright in here, but now you can see. And then she will also tap on Lysair and give you the Vigilant Blessing, so you have advantage on your next initiative check.
Cool. Thanks, Arena. That feels good.
Faramir turns
that?
to Connor. Oh shit! Faramir pulls his bow.
No, I don't think we want to get its attention. I think we should maybe explore a different room.
Comes out into the hallway.
Should we be sneaky?
Didn't I kill you guys already?
You certainly
Now
tried.
this isn't going to work, and I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw as the
Aw.
entire hallway
Oh,
fills
yeah.
with magical fire.
Sorry, and would Faramir be able to notch off his arrows that he had ready?
Sure, go ahead and fire him, man.
Yeah, let's see if they can hit. 16 and 20.
Yeah, they just stop right in front of him, and he's like, "Why do you keep shooting at me? Are you stupid or something?" And yeah, everybody give me the dexterity saving throw as the chamber it just absolutely erupts with columns of flame filling the entire hallway. Are you in a doorway, Lysair? Ian?
Yeah, he's like.
I give
half
you
in the doorway.
advantage. Not that it matters.
Not that it mattered. And I think Arena, don't I also have advantage from your spell?
On the next initiative check.
Initiative. Okay, got it.
Okay, so roll. Let's see, how many was it? 16d6. Okay, so the save is 18. Anyone who
was
saves
18?
takes half, and anyone who doesn't takes 51 points of fire damage. And the guy starts laughing. Would you guys just leave me alone? I've got to find this prophecy. And he heads back into this room.
Arena's unconscious.
Merve's bloody.
Anyone that's 1 feet within Rainer has +4 saving throw.
Oh,
Nice.
So,
Super cool effect.
Wait, what's the DC?
18.
Might matter. It might matter. And you all see that this doorway now has this black flame in front of it. Like it flecks purple every now and then.
Did we say for
Um,
18?
Casting absorb elements for Rainer.
Is Arena still down?
Yeah, Arena's down.
What was the DC?
18.
Yeah, 18.
I think we saved.
Oh, I saved. Okay.
Yeah, we saved.
She's good.
That's half.
Half of 51.
I had a half that half.
25. Whew.
Alright, it looks like we can't fight it or do anything. Yeah, that kind of sucks.
So let's stay out of its way, maybe.
He keeps talking about twins. Maybe we just find the twins before he does and leave him alone for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it looked like he's looking for a book or something, so if we could find it before him, maybe it's something that's his weakness.
So we divide to groups and like search the room.
If we
I don't
can't
think
fight it,
that's-
maybe we should not let it see
Well,
us.
if we split up, what happens if everybody goes down again and we don't know?
We're gonna cast Pass Without Trace.
I mean,
There we go.
3. Alright. Alright, well then, let's search each room one by one together.
Okay, so after casting Pass Without Trace, Rainer is gonna try to go stealthily.
Okay. You do that. You guys walk past this flame in the door. It's black and a little bit of purple and green, flickering in the doorway, and you see he's just rummaging around, tearing books off the floor and off the bookshelf. He doesn't even really seem to notice you guys or care anymore that you're out there.
Why don't we look for rooms that have books?
Or look for something that's, like, hidden in a wall. I feel like something important, like a big room, maybe a bedroom.
Or a library?
Just need to start looking.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll start heading down if anybody wants to go.
Oh, we're splitting?
Yeah, Connor as well, but Connor wants to be sneaky. I'm thinking if he's in that room, he's potentially already explored the other rooms that we've just passed.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
we just
maybe we
entered.
go deeper.
Yeah.
Alright, let's, I guess, go sneakily by if we need to.
You don't. He does not care. He looks
Okay.
over his shoulder. Maybe they'll find it for me. He keeps looking around.
Don't mind us. Just
Connor,
look at
listen to this room. What is this room that Connor is looking in?
Roll investigation in this room. It's just like some sort of old haunted side room, maybe a meeting room or a little office. You rummage around, sifting through what you can. It doesn't look like it's been disturbed in here, and you don't see anything of any value.
Yeah,
Left
nothing
or
that
right,
can, like,
guys?
give us clues.
How about this room? Where Tyrion is?
Go in, yeah. You do see some books, old dusty tomes, withering away with fragile pages in here.
Investigation.
Go ahead.
And he'll cast guidance as well.
Faramir will get to this corner and go, left or right, guys?
Left.
Left.
So that's a 8.
You don't find anything in this room.
Faramir opens this door and sees that it's a very large room. Something could be important in here.
As you step in, you start to hear this eerie, like low and high-pitched whine at the same time. Like, whoa.
Something might be in here, and Faramir's gonna try to look, see if there's anything in here.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigation with advantage, because there's definitely something in here.
28.
You follow the sound of this whining, and it leads over to one of these dressers next to the old fireplace.
Anybody want to check that? I'll give you cover.
Alright, Morvay can cast Mage Hands at 60 feet. So she will cast Mage Hand and try to open that.
You open the drawer, the pitch, it's like whining, becomes way louder. And you all, whoever's still in the hallway, you see the guy burst out of the room, like expanding in size. Ooh, I think they found it!
Arena's gonna go hide in this other
Yeah,
room.
say, what would you all like to do? He starts moving closer quickly.
Faramir's gonna
Connors
run
not
towards.
hide.
Yeah, I'll give everybody an action.
Can I
Yeah, Faramir.
miss a step forward?
Is Faramir stupid or not?
Oh,
You
no,
know what?
it's a 30.
Make an intelligence check.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, he's gonna
So we
run
like to
towards
see.
the pound and pull it out quickly to see what's in there.
Okay, as you hold on to it, it's silent.
I'm gonna try to put whatever it is into my bag of holding,
All right.
and then try to hide somewhere.
Yeah, is there like a tablecloth here that's
So
like,
okay, so
like a
Faramir, you're gonna get
hide
one
in?
action basically. You can get over there and pull it out, but you're not gonna be able to tuck it away into your thing. As everyone sees this creature pull up to the room, and he looks dead at you, Faramir. You found it! And he goes to enter the door. But you all see a blue arcane shield barrier that it smacks into. What? What is this? It starts to hammer on the wall. Boom, 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 hammering on the door itself. It starts to rip away parts of the wall and the frame of the door. But everywhere it goes, this room seems to be protected by some sort of enchantment and force field. It goes larger and screams so loudly. 1, 2, 3, 4 of you that are outside the room. I need you to make me Constitution saving throws.
All right. Yes.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay, so the save is 18. Did anybody fail?
I failed. Lacer fails.
So you take the full 15 points of damage. The rest of you saved, you take half.
What
Round
kind of
it
damage?
down. It is psychic damage.
Oh. Oh, wait. Hang on a second.
The rest of you take half. And all of you, I need you to roll me 1d6. As you fall prone, you're going to be paralyzed for that many minutes.
Jeez.
Oh no, Lord.
And this thing, you hear it. The rest of you, you all hear it. It starts flying back down the hallway and it says, "That's fine. I'll just get some friends to help me." And it sort of disappears into the room.
While he's doing that, I guess only me and Connor are in here, and I think Connor wasn't affected, so I'm gonna take a look at the book.
Connor goes
What
to
book?
For those who save, do we get paralyzed as well, or?
Yes. For 1d6 minutes.
And how much was the psychic damage that we took?
It was 15, half if you saved.
Yeah, so 7.
Yep.
Okay.
So this is, you're holding a locket, by the way.
A
Faramir.
locket,
It is
okay.
a locket. Yep.
1d6
Golden locket.
paralyzed.
I don't know
Can
what this
Connor
is.
can Connor do like an Arcana check or something to see if he can try to figure out what it is and like why the sound, what was causing the sound and why the sound stopped?
I mean, Faramir is holding the chain and is silent now. Go ahead and roll Arcana.
Can I help him out, or proficiency only?
Sure, you can help him out by holding it closer to his face in the light, letting him get a good look. So an 11. Yeah, this thing is very strange.
No idea what's going on or why it wants this.
Well, it said book. I don't know if it's maybe this or this leads to a book. Does this locket have like an opening to like show a photo or something, or is it just a plain locket?
It opens.
Open it up.
As you open it, it begins to scream loudly, a high-pitched wailing noise. Do you close it, or do you want to look inside still?
You know what? He's gonna look at it. There must be some reason for it.
Inside, there is words written in common. I can just type them up real quick. I'll read them out loud, and then I'll type them as you guys think about it. Let's see here. It says, Sword of Honor, Tear of Death, Bride of Madness, Above the Depths, Bonds of Time, Heroes Blatant, Ancient Magic will unbind, Corruption, Sacrifice, Death, Rebirth, Entrapment, the lot is left. And the last part looks like it's been smudged off, like literally someone took the time to erode the surface of the metal with. And I will type it out. Hold on.
I think this is the prophecy he must be speaking of. And it seems we're part of it.
Seems we are somehow. I think we need some things. You know what? I don't know if I should wear this or put this away.
I'm not sure either, to be honest. I hope the others out there are okay.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe a force field went around their rooms or not.
Yeah.
Kind of scared to go outside.
Yes, but he said he went to go get friends, which means, for now at least, he's gone. We should use this time to explore more as quickly as we can.
Yeah, let's explore this rest of this room. And yeah, Faramir and Connor, I guess we'll try exploring whatever's left.
Nothing else in here.
Right. The rest of the mansion then, quickly.
There's nothing else in the rest of the mansion.
Are we still paralyzed?
Start to come to. It's been a few minutes.
Alright. Oh, I don't like that guy. Oh, what did you find, Farmer?
A locket that made kind of a sound and it had some words written on it. And I'll wait till the typing's done so to repeat.
Alright.
What happened to you guys? Were you guys safe in your rooms?
No.
No,
Not at all.
not at all.
Not at all.
Oh dear.
It played with us again.
Yeah, but that
Rena
room
casts
seems to be
aid on herself, Lysair, and Morve.
The thing comes out of the doorway again. Oh, it looks like you have it. And it starts flying at you.
Go inside this room. Go inside this room.
It gets with about 20 feet of you, Faramir, before you can all move, but it bounces off of some sort of force field you have around you. What? What? How can this be? And it just starts slamming on the force field around you.
Okay, it looks like...
Tries to enlarge itself. Yeah, you guys are... It's about as close as it can get.
Yeah, I start moving back more.
Nevertheless,
Faramir, no.
my friend should be able to take care of you. And he disappears again down the hallway. And you are all going to start to hear some pretty crazy noises
I think we should prepare for something.
as something crashes out into the hallway. And you all might recognize it as the fucking mighty Balor. And something else claws out from behind him as well. Another sort of devil to follow.
Connor, hearing all the sound, he chugs a health potion.
Yeah, they're going to move up to the door and scare the shit out of you, and I'm going to need everybody to initiative.
Oh no, I'm in front.
And you hear the voice, "Keep them busy! I don't need the prophecy. I think I've found it." And it melts into the floor and disappears, even lower down. Okay, here we go. Some fucking combat.
DM, did I have time hearing these guys thundering through? Did I have time to chug my health potion?
I'll give it to you, buddy.
Nice.
You're gonna need it.
That sucked.
I'd
Okay.
be surprised if you don't accidentally die here.
Yeah.
Oops, excuse me. Alrighty, let me just make sure my stuff is correct. And I will add a little initiative order for these guys. Ooh, that's a good roll. Gonna take it. And one more for the Balor. No sense in hiding what he is. 14.
Oh, wait. Initiative.
Everyone in?
Alright, didn't somebody have advantage on initiative?
Yeah, I did.
Did you take it?
I took it. It's an 18.
All right. And it looks like the Horn Devil's up first. He just burst through into the room, right in front of Morvay.
Hello.
Yeah, he's gonna swing at you. Oh my gosh. So strong. 2 attacks with the fork. Oh my god, a 26 to hit.
Shut up. No, it hits.
15 points of piercing. A natural 20 for the next one for 30 to hit.
Oh god.
How can I cast shield?
Was that gonna work for you?
Erwin casts silvery barbs on the natural 20.
And he
Oh,
rolls
nice.
a 16.
Alright.
16 hit?
No.
Okay. Woo! Okay, and then
Ouch.
one with its tail. The tail wraps around you, Morvay, and tries to strike at Raynor. Another natural 20
Oh my god.
for 30 to hit.
Jesus.
I am.
So that's 20 points of piercing damage. I need you to
I
make
am
me
going to cast silvery barbs on that natural 20.
Okay, it is a 19 to hit still.
It misses. For the
Okay,
19.
so the tail goes to wrap around you, but somehow, in a glitch of the Matrix, it's wrapped around on the other side of you and you get out of it. Very cool.
Arena gives herself advantage from the silvery barbs.
I give myself advantage as well.
Got it. Lassier, you're up.
Okay. Lasser is going to reach out, and jagged lightning bolt flies from his fingers as he casts Mind Sliver on the first guy through the door.
Okay, that's the Horned Devil. He's gonna make his saves. We'll just move the turn order over here. Okay, what is it again? Intelligence?
It's a DC 16 intelligence. Yep.
Okay, so I rolled a 17 plus a 1, so an 18.
18. So he saves, and that is, I think, no. So no effect. And then, seeing that doesn't work, Lasser is gonna spend 2 sorcery points, and you'll see this like strange inky blackness kind of revolve around his hand, and as he lashes out, it goes flying through the air, and suddenly kraken tentacles come writhing up through the ground as he casts Avard's Black Tentacles, DC 16.
Okay, I did go back to behind the screen and didn't realize my first 2 rolled above, but 17 and 6, so 17 plus 1 is an 18 again.
Okay, so on the save, okay.
Oh, Dex! Sorry.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Dex.
Plus 3, so a 20 for me.
20. Okay, so he saves on that. So the tentacles turn the ground into difficult terrain.
Nice. And
if it's,
how big is this effect?
it is a 20-foot square, so I would have centered it in between the two to catch both creatures.
20-foot square.
Yeah.
Is this looking all right?
Yeah, that's it, exactly. So that's difficult terrain, and if you on your turn, if you if you start your turn there, you have to succeed on the dex save throw. And if you fail, you are restrained. Let's see. A creature that starts its turn and is restrained. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Here, I'll just...
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
Anything else?
And that will be his turn.
Okay. I'm also doing something. Alrighty. Arena, you're up.
Yeah. Arena's going to action. Where the heck is it? There it is. Channel Divinity. So silver sphere blossoms out from her bone necklace within 30 feet of her. And anyone within it will get a buff. And then bonus action, she will cast Spiritual Weapon.
The sphere lasts for a long time?
It lasts for a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna put a little aura on you just for myself to see. 30 feet? Radius?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, anyone in this? Wow, that's big. Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty big. Spiritual Weapon will just...
Should we be able to see the aura or not?
No. But Arena can. And I can as well, I would imagine.
So 23 to hit.
The 23 will hit. It has advantage because...
Pack Tactics. I am
Wonderful.
a kobold.
Yes, indeed. It does not specify. It just says an attack. Wonderful. Alright, so 6 force damage, and it will end your turn.
I will move over there.
The
And then
battle
at the end of my turn,
Go ahead.
I will give myself 8 temporary hit points.
Alrighty. Balor's up.
Dex
It
saving
makes-
throw.
Saving throws, yep. A 4 and a 9.
It fails.
Well, let me get my dex as a +2. So yeah, I failed. So his movement speed goes to 0?
No, so yeah, so it is 3d6 bludgeoning and it is restrained.
Yeah,
Restrained.
okay. Valor teleports into the room next to you, Lacer.
Okay.
How
Great.
Oh,
Try to stop me. And it's going to...
Oh wait, did you take 3d6 though?
I did not. So let me do
Okay.
that. What is the
take
damage?
3d6 bludgeoning.
Do you want to roll it, or do you want me to roll
I
it?
can, yeah, here you go. 3d6 bludgeoning damage.
Nice roll.
17. Not magical bludgeoning or anything?
No. Well, I mean, I guess it's bludgeoning from the magical.
Magical bludgeoning it is, then.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So... That is an action. It will end its turn there. And there is something about its aura. A creature within 5 feet of it that starts its turn at the start of each of the Balor's turn. Okay, you didn't start anything. Alright, you're good. Can end my turn now. Raynor, you're up.
Raynor shouts at the top of his lungs. Yeah, after that, Faramir and Raynor feels a surge of blood within their body as he twin casts haste on himself and Faramir. They're both enveloped in red aura right now. As his stated action, he will then be moving here and will be attacking the creature with his great sword.
Not it?
Hold on, let me just remove my with advantage from the silver barbs.
1d4 to hit will hit indeed. How much damage?
30 damage.
30.
Yep.
Jesus.
I end my turn.
Got it. Beautiful. Connor, you're up.
8 temporary hit points.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you'll get 8 temp. And remember, these do not stack, but they do refill to a maximum of 10, I believe, right? You're rolling a d10?
1d6 plus 5.
11, to a maximum of 11.
Okay. Connor, first things first, activates his blade summon. With his bonus action, then he looks at the. Can't remember what you've called Bower?
That's a Balor.
Balor? Cool. Looks at the big scary thing and he goes, God, I hope this works. And I cast Banishment.
Ooh, nice.
There we go.
Got
DC
it, okay.
Save is 16 Charisma.
16 charisma. I will roll these in front as well, just to really. His plus to charisma before I roll is a +6.
Oh, crap.
Just so you know.
Nat 1, baby. Nat 1.
Yes!
So-
That's it.
So it's,
Good enough.
so it's an 11.
Good enough.
All
Yeah,
right.
that fails. It's poof. And if it's not native to here, it's just back in its home dimension for
You
good.
attempt to send one creature to another plane of existence. Blah, blah, blah. The target is if the target is native to the plane of existence you're on, you banish the target to a harmless enemy plane. Just reading, sorry. If the target is native to a different plane of existence that you're on, the target is banished with a fainting popping noise, returning it to its home plane. The spell ends before 1 minute has passed. Okay, so technically that works, but we are in a strange scenario. We'll see if it works.
Oh shit.
Anything else with your turn?
No, that's my action, my bonus action. Use, so for Channel Divinity, it's when I end my turn?
Yes.
In his turn, cool. Right, do I roll or do you roll? Does Arena roll?
8 temporary hit points.
Moray, you're up.
Thank you very much.
Alright, bonus action, she missed steps here. And then action, emboldening bond between her, Faramir, you know, Arena and Raynor. Sorry guys, I only have 4. Let me put that up for you. And that's it.
Connor yelled out, "Protect me!"
You're too far.
Morve gets 9 temporary hit points.
Is that the end of your turn, Moray?
Ah, yes, it is.
Fairmere, you're up.
Alright, Faramir feels some crazy power within him, and he will bonus action cast Zephyr Strike. And he will use the advantage on this attack. What you call it? Was this Horn Devil hurt? Or has he been hurt?
Yeah.
Hard to tell.
He is technically not at full HP.
Okay, that's just for one of my things. That's why I need to know if I would click it or not. Alright, I will now
He's
make it.
seen the throes of battle, absolutely.
Alright, I will make this attack with the Zephyr Strike to have the advantage. 29.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And I will cast Favored Foe on him, so now this strike. Alright, so let's see how much damage with all this. 41 points of damage.
Looking good over there. 41 points of damage. Later, your turn ends, or one more shot?
No, I still have 2 attacks now. Second shot, normal. 17.
Let me see. That does not hit. He catches this one.
Third hit. 10.
Throws the first arrow into that one as it comes out of your bow. Its turn
And then
begins.
I will. Oh, sorry. And then I was gonna move. Over
Oh yeah, go ahead and move.
right here to this corner.
So you have big movement now.
Dex saving throw, please.
Oh yeah. 2 of them. Jeez. An 18 plus.
Yeah, that definitely.
Yeah, 3.
Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna save that one. So he moves around to Raynor's other side and is going to begin attacking you. Right? He actually will. He will swing at Arena. Actually,
Rude.
Oh no, no, not her.
with 1 fork, a 20 to hit.
Arena will cast shield.
Okay. The next fork swings around, twirling at Raynor. Whew. 19 to hit.
Miss.
The tail forks up, striking down at you for a natural 1. That is not going to work. Lacer, you're up.
He is going to. He's going to cast Vortex Warp on the devil.
Okay, last time we saw this, it worked very well.
Yeah.
Excited to see it more.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Risky play.
Yeah.
See if it works out for you. 15
My
plus plus 5.
Yeah, no. It's a DC 16.
Got it.
And
Smiles at you.
yeah, right. And then he's going to move 40 foot to right here.
As he
And that
laughs
should
at you, Tyrion, he says, I do not need saving.
and that should get me within Arena's aura.
Arena,
Alright.
you're
End of turn.
Arena will move. She will disengage and go over here. Bonus action. Let's move my spiritual weapon over here and smack it.
Okay. What's the hit?
24.
Okay.
11 force.
That'll definitely do. Sorry, I was tabbed away momentarily. 11
my turn.
force. Okay, very good. Raynor.
Raider's going to attack thrice. Normally for this guy.
20 hits. 24 hits.
And total of 21 plus 3, 24, 37. If the 2 hits, the first one I believe that misses.
Misses for sure. So 37 total. Got it.
Yep.
Very nice. Lightning arcing off of your blade as you fight this thing.
And I'll then move, just in case. No, at least there. Yep, there. I moved there. End my turn.
Got it. That is good news. It likes that. Connor, you're up.
Connor, keeping things simple, moves there. I'll just make sure that's the right spot. Yep, moves there. He takes the dodge action. And
There you go.
Sorry, actually, I just realized I didn't. Did you want me to roll a separate initiative for Peck, or just have Peck go on my turn?
Separate issue for Peck.
Okay. Could you just add it to the turn order?
can.
And I will roll. Is it just a dex roll?
Yeah, that's fine.
And Tyrion, would you want your owl? Just since I noticed you have one too.
He's in his pocket dimension.
Yeah, he's hiding, bro.
Yeah, I haven't pulled him out yet.
So just a 7 when you get to it.
Okay, and when we get to it,
Cool. And yeah, I'll end my turn.
we're at Morve. You're up.
Alright, so Merve says a little prayer. Wrathful Hala, goddess of death, guide my spell. And she casts Polymorph.
Ooh.
Please. Just one time. Yeah, it's wisdom saving DC. Did it cast? Yeah, 18. Ah! God damn it.
See, so I rolled an 11 or a 12. And what is my wisdom? I don't think it's that much. Wisdom plus 3. So 15 total for me.
Alright.
Nice.
Fail.
I turn you into a worm.
A worm? A worm?
Yes.
Hold on, let me see how
We're on
cool
point
that
for
is.
Halloween.
I might have a worm. I have pits of snakes. I do have a worm. So
Oh.
cute. It's kind of a crazy looking worm.
And bonus action, I talk to one of the owls. Hungry?
No,
don't
don't
do
do
that.
that. Don't do that.
So polymorph lasts for 1 hour, correct?
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
with that, you guys are out of initiative order. There are no current threats.
Can I please
The
stop
worm.
this worm?
The worm is captured probably by a drawer or a jar or creative, and I will deem it as threat. So you are all free to go about your business.
I think the banish.
Yeah.
Who's concentrating on the banishment?
Yeah, but so if 1 minute passes without the concentration dropping, it just never returns.
Yeah, it doesn't return.
So we should be all good.
All right.
Alright, Faramir will get a vial, put the worm in it, and then put it in the dresser.
Okay, you trap the worm. You have about 1 hour before it transforms back into a horned devil.
Can't we kill it?
Alright.
Can't we just step on it? It's a worm.
Well, if you step on it, doesn't it
Here comes the
transform
devil
back?
again. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to do
Yes.
polymorph.
Well, either way, it goes back to its form, so we have to kill it.
Oh.
So should we still try to kill it then?
Yes, around it
Look.
maybe, or
You
Well,
guys look
I-
at your you guys look at your burn marks. You know the time is ticking away still.
Yeah, let's just keep
I-
exploring.
Guys, the other thing, I've still got these writhing tentacles that are just sitting here. If we want to throw him in there and then finish
yes,
him off.
I suggest.
Alright, I'll move back and get my attacks ready on him. Since
Yeah,
we
so
still have,
let's
I
not
guess-
wait for 1 minute for that, and then I'll face him off if that's the case.
And
Okay.
I guess, do we still have the haste and everything on for now?
Yep, ready
Throw-
action whenever he transforms.
You
In front of
throw
me.
the worm into the writhing tentacles. It
Right.
immediately takes damage and transforms back into a horned devil. You all take your ready to act blows. Absolutely do this banishment the old-fashioned way. And with it writhing in agony, covered in black tendrils, it gets sucked into the abyss.
Sweet.
And there's no need to roll initiative or go back into combat.
Yay!
I guess
The
it was that week.
tentacles fade.
Have we
Yep.
You
had
spell
a
the tentacles.
chance to read what was in the book?
What are we trying to read?
The one in the book?
What was in the locket?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Lock
the
it.
locket.
Yeah.
The locket. I mean, where is
If that was posted, that's gone now. It's like way up there.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope you copy and
Um,
pasted it somewhere.
I didn't.
Oh,
I'm just
there
gonna
it is.
scroll.
I found it.
I'm the hero. Yeah. Are you copying and pasting it?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Thanks.
Wait. I just realized if that creature was looking for something, and it wasn't this locket. In fact, the locket it said, "I think I found it, so maybe I don't need the prophecy." So the locket is the prophecy. Is it maybe looking for the Sword of Honor? I suspect the Band of Time is the wedding ring.
Yeah, the Band of Time, so that's probably what's doing that. Ancient magic will unbind.
So what's the Sword of Honor?
And
Maybe that's what they're looking
Merveille
for.
is trying to, she raises her hand. I recognize this second to the last line: corruption, sacrifice, death, rebirth. This was what was written in that wedding ring.
Yes.
So that wedding
So
ring is important.
so heroes will blade it. Ancient magic will unbind the corruption, sacrifice, death. So we have to unbind that ring, and we can't move the ring. So that means we need the Sword of Death, Sword of Honor, Tear of Death, and Bride of Madness above the depths.
Ooh. There's 4 items, and there's 4 different, things. Corruption, sacrifice, death, and rebirth. So they probably all go together.
So, I look at the locket. What was the picture inside?
There's no picture. It's just this.
Just the writing inside of this. Alright.
Yep.
Alright, well, we'll have to search.
And again, the very last part of it, the ... removed.
Alright, there's something also missing here, but I can't tell what it is. Was there anything in the rooms you guys hid when me and Connor came in here?
We didn't really have time to check it.
We were paralyzed.
Oh.
Well, let's move
guess-
quickly.
As long as I have this locket around me, he can't get through a force field. So I guess stay close.
I stick to Faramir.
So while you guys begin to explore the rest of this haunted mansion, looking for any last clues that remain, I'd like to take a small break to empty our bodies and fill our cups as we normally do. Hopefully you all get a snack and a sweet drink, and reconvene back here in about 5 to 10 minutes.
I'm here.
Everybody's back.
I'm here.
So you search this place top to bottom, and you don't find a single other thing. The triangle man has disappeared. What do you do?
Should we go look around the people, see if any of them have a sword, or the only other thing I have is the path?
Well, we didn't really check the courtyard. Let's start with that, and then if we don't find anything, how about take the path then?
Yes, I agree.
Sure. How's everybody doing? As kind of Faramir does a quick look how bloodied everybody looks.
Merveille's pretty banged up. She's
Lacer is beat up as well.
and
Honor as
bleeding.
well.
Raynor
Alright.
can still manage.
Arena checks her burn tattoo timer thingy.
Yeah, you got about an hour left.
Okay.
Right, Faramir will hand 3 potions of healing to everybody. Alright, so that's
Thank
3,
you.
5 left.
Connor will drink all 3 of them as we walk by. As we walk around. As
I
we
only
walk
handed-
and talk.
Sorry, I didn't give 3 potions to each. It was 1 potion for
Oh,
each
1
person.
each.
Yeah, sorry, I don't have... Yeah, sorry if I confused you. Yeah.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, all good.
He's just a walking pharmacy.
We'll take it.
And then, anybody still bad?
Yeah, Arena will cast her final Aura of Vitality
Oh,
again.
Faramir sees you kind of
Yes.
doing that, and he's like, no, don't waste... We might need the magic still against this guy.
Are you sure?
Yeah, do you need any healing? I don't mind wasting some of my stuff.
I could use a little more.
Alright. You see kind of Faramir open kind of his chest, where showing a tattoo on his body, holds onto it, and then places it on you, and he will cast a Cure Wounds with the spell Raw Tattoo. At level 3.
Oh, thanks, Faramir.
And you heal for, ooh, wow, 26 points.
Ooh,
Whoa!
nice. That's pretty good.
Yeah, rolled max, and then off by 1 to be full max for everything.
Wow.
So at this point, you all look around at yourselves. You are beaten and battered and at wit's end, you return to the courtyard where you see the frozen bride and groom and all the people here standing still in time. You continued your investigations out to the courtyard?
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody give me a group investigation check, please.
Alright.
Tyrion will hide himself. Oh, God.
Faramir with the 29.
Help.
Morvay, Faramir, Arena. There's not much going on over here in the courtyard. And see a path that leads off further into the grounds. Same with you, Raynor. The other ones are sort of lagging behind. You see Lasser and Connor lollygagging.
Guys, I think we'll have to go down this path. This is the only thing that shows for me.
Yep, I think you're right.
You descend
Let's go.
further into the woods, the creepy woods of the spooky Halloween dimension. You swear you see crooked faces everywhere you turn, in the bark of the trees and in the positioning of the branch. And just then at that moment, a storm breaks out. Large storm clouds have rolled in, cutting out in the light of in darkness, cold rain, and only the cracking image of the lightning piercing the sky to interrupt your 300 feet of dark vision. You continue along the path, all of you, winding as it does, until you reach a small mausoleum.
Okay, hello?
That's it. The door is closed on it. It is definitely a mausoleum.
What's
It's
it
so
made out of?
old. Marble. It's so old that the names are faded away.
Merveille tries to open
You go to open the large, heavy doors. They budge.
it.
They
Is it open?
move open.
Alright, so what do you see inside?
A stairwell descending down into the earth. On each side of the stairwell, 2 stone coffins.
Look, guys! Coffins! 2 of them!
I think we might have to check them, but before we do, let me check to see if there's any traps or anything in these coffins in case.
There's no traps. You open the coffin lids. There are 2 skeletons inside, wearing old leather armor, and they look like warriors. They have a sword.
The twins, maybe?
And a sword.
Is there a name on the coffin?
One of them shorter than the other, significantly.
Or
Actually,
maybe not.
upon closer inspection, it's the one has a mace and the other one has a morning star.
Is there like a name?
No, all the names are faded away from time.
Alright.
The Halloween dimension's very old.
Can we go further in, or is this it?
I mean, there's a stairwell leading down into the earth.
Alright. We go down.
Does anybody need these weapons in case? Maybe we might need them later.
Nah.
The weapons look so tarnished that a blow or 2 might break them.
Alright, yeah, then Faramir leaves them. Faramir will stay in the middle of the group just in case if that force field helps the group.
Were the 2 bodies buried with any jewelry or anything else other than the weapons? Or
No.
okay.
The stair is below the coffins, or
The main entranceway, the door opens. You have about a 4-foot lowered step, and then a stairwell down.
okay.
The coffins are left and right of you on raised platforms. Yep, that's it. Very small little mausoleum, but again, it leads into them.
Guess we go see what's down here.
Yes.
Yes.
Seems we've got no other path than forward.
Anyone
Everybody
want to
down
lead
dark.
the way?
Merveille looks at Raynor. Can you lead us?
Okay.
Give me
And
a
also-
group survival check as you attempt to navigate your way through the catacombs underneath
I will
the haunted
survival.
mansion.
Guidance on myself and
Pretty
13.
good. As adept adventurers, you're no stranger to the layout of a basic catacomb. And this catacomb doesn't really follow. It follows all the. It's got all the codes in place, you know. Checks out, passes inspection. No violations. And as you navigate and find your way into the depths of it, you start to hear maniacal laughing in the distance.
Shit, he's here.
You hear him monologuing. Ha! This is perfect. No way. I can get all the energy I need from this thing. How did I not know it was down here the whole time? And you will all appear at the very bottom of this map. I feel like there's a place I can copy and paste you from. Yep. Give me a second, guys. I'll copy and paste you. And you see just ahead through the doorway, the creature is in here, and on one of these pedestals there's a red gem. Looks like a crystalline structure.
I cast
Listen,
Emboldening Bond on whoever's closest to me. So Connor, Raynor, and Lacer,
Okay.
and myself.
Trying to see if I have any like cool assets. I have a green gem. That'll do. No, it's super shitty. Hold on, let me search crystal. It's probably the one I need to. I probably have crystal.
Or ruby. If you want red, you could get ruby.
Wow, I didn't even thought of that.
Yeah, I had to use those for the mine. I had to get like crystals for the mine.
This one is good. This is fucking
There we go.
perfect. It's now a black gem. And it looks like he's siphoning energy from it. Now you see he grows a little bit bigger. I will become more than anything can hold me.
Guys, I don't know if I have a feeling like I want to destroy that crystal. Maybe I'll destroy some of his power.
Can we even destroy
Explode and
it?
destroy all of us.
Wait, don't you
He
think?
says,
Is that
I can hear all of you. You're foolish to stop me. You will kill yourself trying to destroy this gem.
Also, don't forget the prophecy. Isn't that the... Don't we think that's probably the tier?
Fear of death, of course.
Faramir just kind of whispers under his breath, sacrifice. Pulls
But
out
the-
2 rapiers.
None of you are brave enough to stop me.
Faramir is going to run in.
I cast guidance on Faramir.
You have the locket.
Wait, Faramir!
Guidance on Faramir.
Yeah, as you get to about here,
Sure.
the locket physically stops you. Like, you know, wherever it is on you, it starts to tug at your pocket, or it will not go forward anymore.
Faramir just turns to everybody else. Pulls off the locket, throws it to Raynor, and runs forward to smash the crystal with his rapiers.
Oh my goodness. Go ahead and give me some attack rolls to see if you can smack the crystal.
Give guidance.
Connor ducks
Guidance will
around the
help.
corner.
21.
21 will hit. You actually have advantage on it because it's so you have it's auto crit.
Alright,
So
sure.
the 15,
15.
points of piercing. That's your first attack.
I'm
Well, it's
using
auto.
the end to like break it to bludgeon it.
It's fine. You get another attack, I imagine. There's that advantage. A little 25 will hit. 10 more. Ooh.
And then my offhand attack for 9.
The crystal cracks down the middle. I need you to make me... Good.
Oh, I forgot to add 1d8, sorry, to the damage. 7 additional.
Yeah, the crystal... Oh, Jesus. The crystal gets a big, deep crack down the middle of it. Then you see waves of energy pouring out towards the guy, and he starts laughing, and his eyeball is rolling like a jackpot symbol. Yeah, that's the trick! Yeah, keep on doing it! And you need to make a strength saving throw as your attacks have elicited a reaction from this thing. You
10?
fly back 20 feet, and you take electric damage? Yeah, electric damage. 4d6 electric damage. 15 points of lightning damage. As you hit the ground, you're now lying prone. But it looks like almost destroyed, 100%.
Yeah, I guess I'll let anybody do whatever they need to do, as I did all the stuff on my turn.
As the crystal cracks, what happened to the guy? To Bill?
It looks like more energy is pouring out and siphoning into him.
Okay, guys, I think
It's like
that
it gave him
didn't
a
help.
bigger straw.
It's just making him stronger.
Maybe we can overload him with energy if we crack the whole crystal.
Or take the crystal away?
Yes.
Or take the crystal away.
Or we turn him into a god. Yes. Let's try to take it away, I think.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, I can reach it. I will try my chance.
Yeah, Faramir just gets up by then when everybody's doing that.
Mage Hand doesn't move it.
Oh boy.
Faramir's gonna run towards the crystal.
Before Faramir leaves, Arena will cast Bless on him, Rainer, and Connor.
Okay.
And Faramir's gonna bring the crystal now with him, see if anything changes there.
You try to move it?
Yeah.
Alright, when you touch the crystal, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, I have a d4 to that as well, so let me roll a d4.
Don't know.
I'm rolling pretty low on this.
So you take another 13 points of lightning damage, and then give me a strength saving throw again. And this one, so you only get pushed back 5 feet, but you still take half of, so 8 more points of lightning damage.
Alright, so total of, let's see, 13, 8, 21.
You're doing a great job.
Let's see. It's not moving. Faramir's gonna try to attempt again to take it.
Touch it again?
Yeah, try to move it again.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even have a chance to, like, get a good grip on it. The second you put your hands close to it, you feel the connection as it does. Another 12 points of lightning damage. Give me a Constitution saving throw to see if you can save for half. Okay, so 6 points lightning, and then give me in strength. Ooh, that's low damage. Very nice. 5 feet back again, you take 3 points of lightning damage.
Faramir, you're not...
Guys, this thing isn't moving.
Hold it. Connor wants to look around the room. Is there anything else that he can see that looks like interacts with
this is really strange, overgrown, underground chamber that looks lost to time at the bottom of this catacomb. Nothing really out of the ordinary here.
Are there more steps on the opposite side of the triangle guy that lead further down?
Yeah, they look like they lead to something.
Guys, there's more steps over there. Maybe we're missing something.
Might be right.
And he goes a little bit bigger now, and he says, "Oh yeah, almost done. Thank you so much."
Connor gets Peck to quickly fly around and by him, sort of to go down the stairs to see what's down.
Yeah, it leads to 2 stone doors that are closed.
Everyone goes back.
Comes back, yeah. There's 2 stone doors at the bottom of those steps. There must be, maybe there's another room or chamber or something.
So just rush past them.
Yes, sir. Better than standing here waiting to get bigger.
Listen, you guys aren't brave enough to destroy this stone and ruin my plans. You're just gonna let me finish the job and watch me do it? Maybe I won't peel your skin off when I'm done.
Alright, let's go.
Arena is going to once again cast a spiritual weapon. And
Hitting stuff.
yeah. One day I will make a spiritual weapon token, but today is not that day.
Today is a tomahawk by the looks of it.
21 to hit for 7 force.
Against the gem?
Yeah.
Jeez, kid.
Do it.
Then action, she will.
You don't get
Go
that
with-
far, buddy.
Oh. Darn.
So, the spiritual weapon hits the crystal, and it completely separates in 2. The crack that Faramir made, having been completed. Splitting in 2, it falls to the ground, and one on both sides. And you see the triangle. He goes back to his normal size. And he's laughing and laughing. And that's the last thing you see Arena as a bolt of magical energy strikes into you.
Yeah.
With so much ferocity, I can't even tell you how much damage you take. And everyone sees this energy wrap around Arena. And when the flash is gone, so is Arena. Arena, I will put you on another map now.
Oh no. What have I done?
Where'd she go? Guys, where'd she go?
If it wasn't you, it would have been
God.
Faramir.
Yeah, no one was stepping up.
Okay, hold on. This map is...
Oh no.
Okay, you can just sit there for a while, buddy, alright?
Great.
Okay.
Take a screenshot so you can show us later.
And Bill Cipher stops laughing and eventually he flies up next to you all. You guys are just absolutely stupid. You failed
Alright.
the oldest trick of the book.
Is he able to get near us with the locket?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You see the locket, it doesn't have that hum or glow anymore now that the gemstone is branded. You know, I was gonna kill you guys, but I think just leaving you down here and thinking about what you've done is a even greater punishment, you know, considering you'll be down here. And he flashes, in a ball of fire, and disappears.
Alright, Connor immediately, when he's gone, starts dashing for the stairs with the doors.
Faramir
Yeah.
will assist, just kind of help him.
You throw these stone doors open, and it looks like an ancient ceremony bedchamber. It's not very large, and there is something in the very center of the room. It is a block of stone, almost a perfect cube, and in the top of it is a slat that is missing. A place where you would put a sword into.
We're missing a piece.
We know where the
Sword
sword
somewhere.
goes. Connor looks around. Is there any signs of like a sword or anything here?
Faramir would go outside to where the stone was and see if there's a sword in that area.
So I'm going to give you guys an option. You can just rush around. You can try to find what you're looking for at a straight roll. Or you can take about 30 minutes to really give a good look around and get advantage on it.
I'll go with the straight roll.
Yeah. How much time do we have left on our?
You have about an hour.
Yeah, I'll go with straight roll as well.
So investigation?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you're investigating this whole entire space, right?
I'll give somebody guidance.
Give it to Faramir.
All right, Faramir, guidance.
I'm just rolling terribly on skills today.
It just doesn't make sense. Nothing does. All of this is extremely confusing and weird. And there's just nothing, absolutely nothing down here. And you're about to give up and you start wandering around. And Morve, you're about right here underneath this strange tree root. Your foot sinks into the ground. It sinks through the ground. And you can feel air on your toes through your shoe, wherever it has emerged from underneath. So you're very quiet?
Oh, sorry.
All good.
Guys, there's a hole here. Come quick.
And sure enough, as Morve pulls her foot from the hole, you're standing there looking through just a very tiny gap. You can see below there is some sort of water below. You just see a shimmering of water. You certainly can. It'll take about 10 to 15 minutes to really get a hole here big enough. But did you guys want to immediately just start digging?
I have a shovel, if that would help.
Wait. Okay, so Lasser will pop Odysseus out of his pocket dimension, who is a small creature, and hopefully that'll. We don't need to
quarter, like the size of a quarter. But you can see through it. You can pop the familiar out on the other side if you.
Yeah. Pop the familiar out on the other side if I can see through.
So down below, there's a chamber full of water, and on the top of it, or in the center of it, is a rock that sticks out, and it's just a rocky cavernous wall around this chamber. And on the top of the rock is a sword laying.
How deep is the hole?
Enough for Morve's leg to go through.
So Faramir will put out a shovel, and he'll start digging.
As you guys start digging, I'm going to go back to another adventurer that has appeared to have died.
Hi.
So, standing before you, let's see here. I don't know. We're just gonna find a random token. Standing before you is something cool, probably. It's like a ghost, a shimmering figure, a silhouette that appears out of nowhere. I'm lacking some cool tokens here, I'm not gonna lie. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, these are super cool. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. See that? This figure just...
Oh boy.
Yeah. It looks over at you. You're not supposed to be here.
Hello. Where is here?
Well, that's a very funny place and a good question to ask. You're floating in the middle of the astral sea. Hello, I'm a time cop. You appear to be stuck, not only outside of time, but also outside of space. You set off my alarm here. He holds up a little, panel. What seems to be the matter here?
Oopsie. It was an accident. I promise.
Why don't you tell me what's going on?
So, we were going to a wedding in the Halloween dimension. And yeah,
Checked out. I wasn't
it was for Lady Katarina and
I know.
Lady Codius. And then right as they were about to put the ring on his finger, everything stopped, and then this weird triangle came, and he tried to kill all of us because we weren't stopped, and he thought we did it, but then we didn't do it. And then he said he needed to look for something, and then we tried to go find it. We found a prophecy, something about swords and a bride and ancient magic and stuff. And then he summoned some demons, and we killed those. And then we found him. He found the thing he wanted, I guess, and it was this big gem, and he was gathering energy and going to become an all-powerful god or something. And then, Faramir, that's my friend, he's super brave. He ran up and he started hitting the gem and breaking it. And I figured, well, okay, we're breaking the gem, I can break a gem, and so I helped, and then I think it exploded, and now I'm here.
Oh, well. What's your name?
Oh, I'm Arena. Nice to meet you.
Arena, hello. My name's Todd.
Hi, Todd.
I'm a time cop. It's nice to meet you, and crazy story, but I actually believe you. This checks out. The guy Bill is crazy. I'm surprised he survived. It's pretty cool. He's writing stuff down on a little notepad. Arena. How do you spell that?
A-U-R-I-N-A.
Oh, very cool. Okay, thank you. I notice you have a little burn on you there. It looks a little suspicious. Can I...
Oh,
yeah. Do you mind? Do you mind? He holds up a little device next to it. The device scans your burn mark, and you hear beep, 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 beep. Yeah, just as I thought. He shows you his screen. Have you seen one of these recently? And it's an image of a gold coin floating around. One side of it has a phoenix, and the other side has...
Oh, yeah. That old wizard guy gave it to me.
Right. Well,
Evodius? Yeah.
That is a big find for him. What a shame. Okay, so yeah, you should be dead, but you're not because you're outside of time. However, when time starts up again, you're gonna die.
Oh.
I can put you back where you were, but you won't be dead until time resumes. Does that make sense?
No.
Would you like me to send you back, or
I mean,
did you want to die here?
Oh.
I've concluded my investigation. There's nothing.
Well, I don't want to die anywhere.
I'm sorry, I can't really help you with that.
Okay. Are you sure?
Pretty sure. Looks through his thing again, starts punching it in. Yeah, it's not looking good for you there, Arena. I'm so sorry. I don't really like to give people bad news like this. I've got to take my lunch.
But I'm not dead right
five.
now, so
Yeah, I've got to take my lunch in 5 minutes. Do you want me to?
Can I just leave though?
Do you want me to leave? You can stay here, and when time resumes, he runs his thumb across his neck.
But aren't we outside of time though?
No, we're just in the astral sea. This is outside of space.
Oh. Oh, I see,
You're
I see.
also outside of time,
I
which is the only thing keeping you alive right now. That gem that killed
Gotcha.
you, it's a pretty powerful magical artifact. Something about dragon blood. So that probably makes it pretty strong.
Right, yeah, it was Tiamat, I think.
Right, yes. I didn't really pay attention in history class. Sorry. So, yeah, I gotta...
Well, if it's really powerful, could we, like, use the magic for something?
I don't know. Big lunch break, 3 minutes here, Arena. Last chance there or here. Gonna head out of here now.
I mean, I guess there.
Okay. Very cool. So you will see...
Alright.
Everyone will see...
Bye, Todd.
See Arena, he fiddles with a dial, and then you head back with everyone else. And everyone sees Arena pop back into existence. Pop! Like with a little pop noise.
Faramir will
There you go.
stop digging with the shovel and then run towards Arena. Are you okay? Are you safe? Is everything alright?
I don't think so. I went to the astral sea and there was a guy named Todd. He was a, like, cop or something. And he said that I was gonna die when time restarted.
Why'd you hit the stone?
Well, someone had to.
I was gonna do it. I don't need my friends dying for me.
Sorry.
It's my sacrifice. He just kind of hugs
next
you.
time.
He hugs you and just goes back.
When Faramir dropped the shovel, Connor picked it back up. And
Right, you're basically at this point. At this point, the hole is now big enough to see below into the chamber. It's a 30-foot drop into water. It won't take any damage if you all jump down in.
Let me set up a rope with my grappling hook, and he's gonna wrap it around this tree.
Raynor goes down, spider climbing on his way.
Connor just tries to use his mage hand to grab the sword and
It
bring
doesn't
it up to
budge.
them.
It's about 40 feet away.
Raynor goes down, then the spider climbs.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just walking off the walls, and then he tries to grab the sword out of the stone.
So you drop down. It's not in the stone. It is just resting on top of it.
Oh,
laying
resting
on
on
it.
top of it. Okay.
But either way, you go to pick it up, and it's like Thor's hammer. It does
Oh,
not move. It is infinitely heavy.
All right, guys. I'm not able to lift it even with all my strength.
Faramir finishes tying up the rope around the stump and swings down and starts swimming towards the area.
Yeah, give it a try.
Sure, I'll give it a try. Faramir will try to pick it up.
Nothing. It's just super heavy, like infinitely heavy.
Wait, it said Sword of Honor. Maybe somebody within the group might have high honor for it.
Connor.
Hey guys, come down. If you somebody can try
I mean,
to
I
pick
could
up the
try.
sword.
Arena. I think Arena should try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
You swing down the rope. You swim over to the
Sure.
rock, climbing
Don't
up,
try.
Arena. You pick up the sword. It's light as a feather for you.
Wow.
Yeah, easy.
Bring it up.
As you
Arena,
pick up
there's-
this sword, you're
there's a block
standing
down here.
there on the rock, and everyone around you sees this gust of wind blow all around you. Small bits of loose rubble and dust and silt that has collected over time on the surface of this rock blows away. This swirl becomes more and more aggressive. Everyone around Arena down here, make me a strength saving throw to not get pushed off the rock into the water. And you begin glowing bright blue, Arena. You are compelled to thrust the sword into the air.
Happy does so.
Yeah, you thrust the sword into the air, releasing a bolt of energy. Did anybody get pushed off? Oh my gosh. Who else was on this rock down there? Was there anybody?
It was just me and Raynor, I think.
Raynor, you stay. Faramir, you get blown off into the water. And you all see, for the second time, Arena disappear in a flash of light.
Oh,
Oh my
gosh.
The ground is shaking now all around the rest of you as this chamber begins to collapse. What do you do?
Gotta start swimming, panicking, not seeing Arena, but gonna start swimming towards the rope.
Wait, the lower chamber is collapsing or the upper chamber is collapsing?
Yeah, everything all around you guys down here is beginning to shake. Stones, large boulders begin to fall from the ceiling. You look back, and the tunnel you used to get down here collapses.
Oh, this is not good.
Guys, we have to get that sword somehow into that stone.
Yeah, but
Arena went missing. I don't know what happened. She just teleported again.
Oh no.
Wait. And okay, so where is it? Lasser is going to wait, hold on. Okay, yeah. Lasser's gonna cast Sending to Arena.
Alright.
Nice.
What do you say?
And he's gonna say, Arena, if you can hear this, come back as soon as possible. We need the sword. We're waiting for you.
Okay. So, Arena, you have teleported. You are now above the haunted mansion, floating above it. You have flight ability. You have true sight up to forever. You have a lot of cool stuff right now, okay? The sword is flowing its power through you. You see the triangle creature has expanded to fill the dimensions of this world. It is the very sky itself, and it's beating on some sort of force field above it, screaming, "I don't understand! Why can I not get out?" And it just keeps hammering its little fists on this force field, attempting to crack it. You hear this message in your head. Do you respond?
Okay. Yes. Arena responds, "Whoa, I'm flying? And I see the guy, he's up here. I have the sword. I don't know what to do."
As you say that and return the sending spell, you hear this, Tyrion, and you all down below feel this twinkling in your belly. The sword glows, Arena, as twinkling into existence, your friends all appear on the roof of the haunted mansion. And you all see the same scene as Arena.
Whoa, nice job, Arena.
Flaps her wings and fly.
Didn't we need to place the sword within the thing, or?
We assumed that. We could have been wrong. Maybe that's just where the sword was before it was taken and fell down into the water.
Arena, this sword is acting its will through you. You feel like you could do literally anything that you wanted in this plane of existence right now.
Arena's going to look at her friends and then look up at the giant triangle in the sky. Then she's going to attempt to fly closer to the triangle guy and stab him with the...
You all see as Arena flies closer, she becomes larger and larger and larger, the size of a titan, swinging this massive sword, thrusting it into the very atmosphere itself. You pierce through this monster with a bright light, and the darkness wraps around you. The darkness attempts to swallow the light, but finds itself frozen. As it begins to crack away and splinter, you see through this web of cracks that flow all through it, light begin to pour out, and he screams and yells out, "No! No, not again! No!" And it explodes into a vibrant glitter of rainbow, dark magic. Fades away into existence. In that moment, you are all looking at each other. On the pew of this ashen wooden bench, Alvodius, without a piece of parchment in his hand, finishes winking at you, Morvay, and you see the groom slide the ring all the way onto his bride's finger. They are smashing pumpkins pressed together as they bind their holy matrimony with true love's kiss. With that, the ceremony will continue.
Do we have any memory of what happened, if we're all here?
All of you do.
Faramir would look to see where Arena is.
Right next to you, where you left her, sitting on the bench. Everyone cheers and claps and lets out their woos of appreciation. And the rest of the night unfolds with an undead party like you've never experienced. With Morvay following and finding suit in this crowd, making the undead dance. And everyone enjoying themselves. You do end up parting ways with an incredible goodie bag. Each one of you will receive a very special item from this event. And me personally, I wanted to give a special thank you to everyone who played, and a special thank you to you, Lamonster, for again making all of this possible. And I hope that you and CrazyKat enjoy the rest of your lives together. And if you ever look back and watch this, I hope you watch it with a smile on your face. May this be our gift to you guys. Thank you so much. Do you guys want to say anything?
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Woo! Congratulations!
Congratulations, guys.
Spooky
A
congratulations.
long, healthy, and loving life.
Spooky congratulations.
And a big thank you to Lotus as well
Yes.
for letting us do
massive.
this.
And
No
Morvay
problem.
was also helping with
Of course.
recording.
Yeah, big shout out to
And
Morvay as well,
Yes.
seriously.
But happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween.